What's up, everybody? How's it going? Yeah, if you haven't, whoa, that's not good. If you haven't seen humans on camera before, I'm Sam. My wife Amanda is going to be coming in just a second. We foster kittens. We've been your fosters on Mixer and other platforms for 3 years. Our current litter are the Shelbys, and in the other room, Viking the kitten, a solo litter. We do multicast on about a dozen different platforms, minus one soon. So if I reply to comments you don't see, that's why. And if I miss yours, I apologize in advance. The best ones to watch us from are Twitch, YouTube, DLive, Periscope. Mixer's no longer part of that. But yeah, we do these chats 4 times a week. Tuesday and Thursday evenings at 9. It's actually a good starting, usually 9:30. Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. and Mondays at noon. We do these chats so that we have a chance to give updates on the kittens and their progress, allow you guys to ask us any questions you may have about the kittens or fostering and what we do and things like that, or just talk about the state of the stream, which we're going to be doing a lot of that today, I'm sure. But yeah, feel free if you have any questions to ask questions. That's why we're here. And let's get into it. First, I am going to stop that camera from autofocusing. We had a bunch of blackouts the other day, and that's part of it. So give me a second here. Apply, hit OK, and a second time. Who's out there? How's it going, everyone? If you're over on Mixer, it's going to be one of the last few times you can light up our chat with the Mucaroons. Thanks, Burnhole. Jeannie, how you doing? Cheers to everyone out there. What's up? It's gonna be a night. Pray for us.
They are full of everything already.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna give a little time for people to come on in, but yeah, we're gonna be talking more about what's going on with Mixer and our plans and things like that, and I'm sure I'll repeat myself several times. Not a whole lot of updates.
Did you look that over?
I did not. Arthur did that apparently. It was in the Discord. I forgot about it because we were like running around doing stuff. You'd be like, what? Me? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, buddy. But yeah, as far as kitten updates go, not a whole lot of news on the Shelbys. I know Sparkle asked several times today if there was any adoption updates. Kind of waiting for her to make her way into the chat. But I guess I'll repeat myself when she gets here. Nothing really has happened as far as adoptions for these guys just yet. They have not even really been listed yet.
Yeah, that's on me.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Really slow.
Yeah, Amanda's been really busy with a lot of other things, including Viking, who's like, you know, every 2 to 3 hours she's got to go feed him. So that's been a big time suck. But they will be getting listed on Kitten Rescue's website and some other websites soon. Probably, she'll probably be able to turn that information in tonight, and they should be listed tomorrow sometime, hopefully. Hey, there's Sparkle. All right, I can repeat this. So yeah, it was just.
She heard, and that's why she.
Or did you hear all of that as far as the adoption updates go? So everyone's leaving right now. 2 minutes. Say goodbye. And stream's going off. No? No. Basically, the adoption updates, unless Sparkle says, yes, I heard all of that, don't repeat yourself, is that they have not yet really been listed. So they are available for adoption officially, but we haven't listed them just yet.
A couple people have inquired on like Instagram and stuff, but nothing serious has come out of any of that. No actual applications have come out of that yet.
Sad face. Sorry, Sparkle. Just messing with you.
And I've just been too busy, so I haven't gotten them posted yet, but hopefully I can get to that tonight. We'll see. I've also just been like incredibly tired due to the waking up several times a night thing, so
Yeah.
So like by the time our kids go to sleep and everything, and I sit down with the computer, like, okay, I can do this now. I'm just too exhausted to actually do it. Like my brain can't focus and my eyes are closing and whatnot. So and I've had a lot of apricots to make. Like I literally have hundreds of apricots, or if not, I had over 1,000. I don't have that many now.
No.
I have about 1,000
now. It's hundreds.
And they're just like very ripe, and so they need to be made into jam or canned into jars like ASAP. So, you know, I've been doing that every single day, but doing a batch of like 12 jars of jam takes like all day. So
so that being said, Amanda's
been eating up a lot of my time in the last like 2 weeks.
Amanda's gonna get those listings created, or like bios technically, and then she hands that off to somebody over at Kitten Rescue, who then does listings on their site and a few other sites. So that's where we're at. What?
I do the whole listing, not just the bio.
Okay. Sure, but I mean, you don't post the actual.
I don't post it. I email it.
Which is dumb, because if she did have the ability to post it, it would be better. Because the person who does post it is a pain to work with. I hope they're not watching. Anyway, that being said, for the first time ever, I've had more free time, so, or at least I've been trying to. So I've actually put together for the first time ever adoption videos. And for those of our following that have accounts on our Patreon, who are donors on our Patreon, I posted the first of those videos there for them to see in advance. I'll actually put the other one up tonight. And then when the listings finally go live, I'll make that public on our YouTube page as well. So yeah, if you're not already following us at patreon.com/cuteavalanche, go ahead and do that. You don't even have to be a donor. You have to be a donor to get the early access to that video, but it will, in like 2 days, just be public on there as well. So if you're following there, that'll be a quick way to find those videos, and I'd love to hear your feedback on what those look like.
I'm gonna get the scale. I'll be right back.
Yeah, okay.
Can you put her on the floor?
Yes. Maybe. Sorry, honey. But yeah, so that's what's going on with adoptions. So not much just yet. And who left? Holly, you're done already? Weirdo. All right. Yeah, so Viking's doing good. I'm not sure what his weight's up to. Last time I heard a weight, he was 166, but that was like 24 hours ago, so I have a feeling he's way higher. What's Viking's weight at? 180?
Like 207?
207 grams. Still talking grams. So why don't we switch these?
I usually measure them in grams, or weigh them in grams rather, until they hit 1 pound. And then once they hit a pound, I switch and start doing like a pound and an ounce, a pound and an ounce and a half, a pound, 2 ounces and a half kind of thing. Yeah. Because then it's just easier for me to know how quickly they're approaching the 2 pound mark.
Yes.
And usually, they're gaining more at once, so like, fractions of an ounce makes more sense to me.
Thanks, Jeannie. He says, just so you know, since restarting, YouTube has briefly gone offline twice. Of course.
YouTube. I don't know what the deal is. These cats are not eating their wet food.
Yeah. Is it different? It's the same thing.
It's the same stuff. I don't know. Maybe I got an off batch.
Maybe they don't like this can,
Like every once in a while you just get like a case that's like funky or weird or whatever.
Get this out of
just tastes weird. Or I don't know. Just really have they been like just barely eating it.
Reese is very creative. Sparkle says you need to add toys to the food. So yes, for those of you who weren't paying attention today, several times different toys made it into either the food or the water.
Yes. Yeah, that pink ball is still wet.
Yeah, and the finger trap. Anything that's on that mat, I like took out and put on to dry off. So yeah, if you're...
Wait, can I have that plastic bowl? Did the battery die on the sign?
Oh yeah, it did. I should go get a new sign. Let's...
I'm gonna move this.
Yeah.
So that they don't knock it over.
Sparkle says, it was so funny. So funny. No, I'm just kidding. It's messing with you. Alright, I'm gonna get some weighing in. I'm gonna go get a new oh, that's the wrong camera. New battery for the sign. And then we'll talk about mixer.
You are 1,000 grams. You are 2 pounds and 4.6 ounces. Okie dokie.
Okay. Oh, this is the charger. What do you need next? Matter?
I got Polly.
Okay.
Put your feet in. Good girl. Put your feet in. You are 2 pounds, 1.1 ounce.
Oh, it is Means. Okay, hey Means. I was like, oh, that's going to be confusing because that's Means' name.
Yeah.
But that is you.
I figured it was.
Yeah, good. Good. I was like, all right, cool. Okay, good. I was half wondering, but I was also deducting if you were who you were. And thank you. So you actually saw the, because Means is one of our earliest Patreon donors, so you actually saw the video. Great.
Thomas.
Tommy. Let's get back to this for now. Everybody jumping around on different platforms. I can't take it. It's okay. But yeah, after the weighing, we'll talk platforms. Either.
When were they spayed and neutered?
Friday? Question mark?
Polly usually lost weight.
Cool. Not what you want here. Mean says, I just saw my name and realized you wouldn't know it was me. Yeah. Jeannie says it's cutting out on Mixer too. Oh, great. It could be our internet is just crapping out tonight. You got food in my whiskey?
What? You sure it's not in the bottom?
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
How did that happen?
Because it was over there.
Congratulations, you win a prize. Oops. Oh, he just gave it away that it's not juice in his cup. What's the date today, you guys? Oh, the 23rd.
Okay, it was a lemon seed. Whew.
I had a feeling. I don't know how that's even possible.
Alright, what do you guys think? Should I try and restart the stream? Is it really crapping out for everyone? Or is it an isolated thing that's happening to Janine?
All these people are on YouTube?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everyone's on YouTube, which is interesting since I was going to tell everyone to go to Twitch, right? It's fine. Yeah, if the stream is cutting in and out for other people, let me know and maybe we'll do a restart if you think we should. Let me do a quick internet test. Hello, internet. Are you alive? Great. Okay. Okay, well, download is amazing. It's not like I'm getting drop frames. That's staying green. It looks good here. CPU's at 4%. Okay. Upload's not amazing. You done? Mm-hmm. Okay, should I restart this?
I don't know, it's up to you.
I really don't know. I guess. Alright, we're gonna... Mean says, is the internet alive? Stop. Is the stop from me doing this to Amanda?
What are you doing? Whatever.
It's only been one person this whole time. Wait, what? I am the real means. This is like that thing where... Oh yeah, you can put that back. It's like the I am Spartacus. Is that what's happening? I am the real means. I am means. I am the means. Yeah, we only drink that whiskey that had caffeine. Is this good? Is this good?
It's better. Oh my god, don't fall over.
Alright, should I restart or should we just plow through it?
What's the problem?
There's buffering and interneting happening.
With YouTube?
And apparently Twitch, or no, Mixer.
Is it our
Is D-Live good?
Their internet or the
Our internet seems pretty good. Sparkle says seems better now. It may have just been a temporary... like, our internet's not being amazing right now, but it's good. It's holding decent.
Okay.
So I think we're just gonna go keep going.
We're gonna keep going unless somebody explicitly says this sucks. Restart.
Well.
And then we will restart.
Oh, can I be the?
No, not you.
All right. Tina says that old TV show with two imposters. Will the real cute avalanche please stand up? Yeah, that one.
I think means that the seems better now.
I think it is just IP issues.
Just leave it.
Mean says, is it me or you? I turned off my VPN, but I'm wondering if I... You are wonderful. I'm wondering if I should close my browser and start over. Seems better now. I think it may have just been our internet connection is a little crappy. Like, they went down completely yesterday for 40 minutes or something, and that's not the first time that's happened in the past month. Like, Spectrum is just having issues. This camera is wicked green right now.
Yeah.
So bad that I turned Bostonian. I was using that for my hair.
Hang on, I'm gonna go to it.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
That's not bad. Now I can stand here and not be in the way.
Right, because they can see the kittens close up in the big screen. See, I fix things.
You're a real fixer. Does Amanda remember when Arthur, I think it was Arthur, was sneezing earlier?
Yeah.
I said that he's sniffing Amanda's shoes right before
Oh.
that. It's the underwater cam.
Yeah, he had like, I had taken off my shoes and they were over here by this mat and I was like doing, food or something. And he had a sneezing fit. I had a feeling maybe he was sniffing my shoes because he was standing right in front of them, and of course, like, why wouldn't he sniff them? They were weird, and like there, and like, what's this weird new thing in the room? I must sniff it, you know.
Of course.
So yeah, I don't know. It could have been like the plastic. It could have just been my stinky feet smell, or it could have been like smells from outside or something.
Ah, smells from outside. I love that on
like
NPR.
Dust. I did tell Betty the other day when I had those shoes, when I pulled those shoes out, I was like, I've had these shoes since I graduated from high school.
Meanwhile, I've had these slippers for 6 months and I have to throw them out really soon.
Yeah, they're coming apart at the sole. It's pretty crappy.
Yeah, they're the worst.
Target, you should be ashamed.
F you, Target. Yes, Matthew, Target. That's what.
Yeah, Adidas. I have
You're
to
right,
say
closed
that
captions.
Adidas, like the company, the brand, makes solid stuff. Because those sandals I have had literally since 1997, and they're still together.
Yeah.
They're still functional. They're not pretty to look at, but they're functional. And I bought, when I was in Europe, I think I was in Germany or England, and I bought an Adidas backpack. Best backpack I've ever owned in my entire life.
Why do you refuse to be on the camera?
And I used, because it's scary. Just put a mask. I used that backpack for all of my traveling. Like every time I went on an airplane, went anywhere, like stayed the night somewhere, anything. I used it camping. I used that backpack. We took it on my bike trip when I biked up the coast from Santa Monica to Seattle. I used that backpack for like 20 years or more, and I think it just in the last couple of years the zipper broke. But I had that since 1997 as well, and that was a good quality backpack. I missed that backpack. It had all the right pockets. It was like the right size.
Right.
It was a solid piece of
Sparkle says,
equipment.
Amanda, you look lovely.
How lovely
This is
doing
what I
it
get.
now.
You get lovely. I get. No, just...
We've established I am lovely, Means is wonderful, and Sparkle is kind. Thanks.
When did we establish that?
I just did right now.
It didn't even get a vote.
Because I got a compliment. Sorry, are you feeling left out?
That is an ironically timed cat fact. Cats also have an excellent hearing and powerful sense of smell.
It's true. Unless
Case in point.
Unless they're a newborn kitten, then they have no hearing.
That's true.
Or a crappy hearing anyway, because their ears are all folded up.
Right.
Speaking of which, Viking's eyes are like
just starting?
Not opening.
No, not yet.
But they're like
Cereal!
So close.
And Cereal says, and I am the chaos. You should have said I am the chaos.
Yeah, right.
I think
that would have been better.
Would have been accurate.
We like to, just call you out of your shortcomings.
Cool. I whispered at you earlier because I hadn't seen you around, Cereal. I was wondering. So I'm sure you've heard by now that Mixer's going away.
I don't think he's heard because he's still on it and everybody else is going to use it.
I know. I was like, we're going to do all this talking about Mixer. There's almost no one from Mixer on here, which is a little disappointing. So yeah, if
well, I mean, they're all from Mixer. They're just
already,
not
yes.
Mixer right this moment.
Well, but they know better, yeah. Yeah, if you haven't already, join us over on twitch.tv/cuteavalanche. Sirius, as I heard, just been a little busy. You can also join us. We're going to continue to multicast. So you can join us on any of the other platforms available, like YouTube, etc. But I think we are going to put more focus onto Twitch specifically.
Yeah, we're going to try our best, I think, to migrate everyone from Mixer over to Twitch. It's probably not going to happen, but we're going to try anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to be surprised if we get more.
And then if people additionally want to follow us on YouTube, great. But we're trying to we decided to just pick one.
Yes.
Focus on that.
Well, there's several reasons to that. So the application bot that we use for our MixPlay and a lot of our chat commands and stuff is Mix It Up app, which controls the camera switcher as well as other things that are like the overlays and things like that, which is Mixer based. So that app, they had a big live stream today, and the main dev was talking about what their plans are, and they are in the next few weeks going to make every attempt possible to get their bot working on Twitch. So we will be able to give the camera switcher ability as a chat command to our Twitch users. So that's why we're going to focus on Twitch for starters for the immediate future. He actually did say that further down the line, and this sounds like a 2021, maybe 2022 kind of timeline, they're looking at Facebook integration as well as YouTube. So fingers crossed, we'll be able to offer those the camera switcher to those platforms as well. But hey, Twitch will be getting that, within the month. So I think we're going to run out the timer on our mixer unless, something happens that we're like, okay, everyone's made it. Wait, we hit an insane amount of people. I'm just going to pull the plug. They release the bot, and we'll flip it. But for now, all the mixer integrations will stay active until that time. He says I'm getting a workout today. Oh, jumping from platform to platform. Yeah.
Back and forth.
Yeah. So that being said, I'm going to add a little.
Answer Sparkle.
Which one are you focusing on? I think I answered that pretty straightforward. I just didn't read that question out.
Okay.
But yes, we are, again, focusing on Twitch. Doesn't mean you have to be there. If you're already following us on Twitch, great. If you want to use YouTube or DLive instead, fine, do it.
Yeah.
But yes, we would love everyone who has an account to join us. Just give us the follow on Twitch.
Yeah.
So that,
Trying to build up the Twitch follows.
Yeah.
So we're instantly overnight as soon as Mixer
I know Sparkle.
It's gonna just
our
followed numbers is gonna be like
it's gonna
drastically
it's gonna be so sad. Basically, Jeannie says
to all the people that we write and we're like, hey, will you sponsor us or send us cat stuff or anybody we ask for things, we're always like, hey, we have 10,000 followers on Mixer.
Right. And now we're going to be like, hey, we have 1,100 on Twitch.
Yeah. So that's really sad. It's like we're starting all over.
It's pretty much. I mean, there are straight out people out there who are starting completely over. So at least we have 1,100 over on Twitch. But yes, it's nothing close to the 10,000 that we have over on Mixer. So we would appreciate everyone at least following on Twitch, and we may do some special events in the future where we encourage people to be in the Twitch chat just to bolster those concurrent views. Emily over on our Discord asked if we were going to go the affiliate route. For anyone not very familiar with Twitch, Twitch has a monetized track that starts with affiliate, which we already qualify. And then they have a partner level after a while, after a much steeper hurdle to get over. We will not be going affiliate on Twitch because part of that deal is we wouldn't be able to multicast onto all of the other platforms. So that is not a route we're looking to go to.
But partner.
If for some reason we're able to actually hit the partner requirements, it's pretty intense. It's like 75 concurrent viewers on average, which would mean that for most of the time, our hey, Cyril made it to Twitch. Our stream had 70 or more people in it, basically 24/7. So I don't foresee that happening anytime soon. Yeah. But if for some reason that does happen, that's something that is a conversation we would have to have that we would have to have. I say yes. My immediate thought on that is, yes, we would do that. The nice thing about partner contracts is they're actually more open to a conversation where you don't have to be exclusive, like Mean says. The affiliate one is a boilerplate contract. You have to agree to exclusivity. We probably wouldn't have enough clout to come at Twitch and be like, yeah, let's do this thing. We're not gamers and we just basically hit the requirements for this, but we don't want to be exclusive because we're cat. Probably wouldn't give us that. Yeah. But we would.
But honestly, if we were,
I would attempt that conversation.
As popular, if we got so popular on Twitch that we were actually able to meet those requirements, I would feel okay with doing that.
So here's the second half of my thought is like, we would probably take that deal, but I would continue, I think, to stream a separate camera, multi-stream to the other platforms. That's my thought, as long as that doesn't break their deal.
Right.
And Bethany Watson over on Facebook,
hey,
hello.
Bethany!
I'm not sure how long ago that comment actually got posted. It could have been from this morning.
Timestamp?
No, it doesn't have a timestamp on that one because that's.
Well, Beth, if you're watching, I miss you. I love you.
Is that the Bethany that we went to breakfast with? She came here, or we had food in?
She was in Michigan.
Michigan. We did Michigan with her daughter.
She has 2 daughters.
Okay. Husband has dreadlocks?
Yes. Well, he did. His head is shaved now.
What a poser. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Yes. The last time the girls and I have spent time with her and her daughters, but you were not around.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that breakfast that
she's
had
there.
With her
She
was
says,
years
"I'm
ago.
here. I miss you guys."
I'm glad that you remember that.
Of course.
Hi, Beth. Oh wait, I'm not on the camera.
Oh, here. Oh, I did the thing, but it's not actually on that.
Oh, you're so silly. Well, I guess I'm in the little part.
Okay.
Bethany, do you want to see a kitten?
Wait, I want to do something really quick before you do that. So that being said, with our focus being on Twitch, I'm going to drop something into our screen in just a second. I have created, and I'm looking for suggestions on things, but a few, we're going to call them follower goals, to encourage people to follow us over on Twitch. So first off, there you go. There's our follower goal bar. Should I make that bigger? Nah, that's fine, whatever. Should I go full screen? Nah, that's fine. Okay, so we already have 1,236 followers on Twitch. I have picked an arbitrary halfway mark to 10,000 because I don't think any of that's possible. So I'm going to say our goal is 5,000 by July 22nd.
By July?
That's when Mixer goes down.
That's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen, but...
We'd be lucky to hit the 2,000 mark by July.
Well, this is what I'm saying.
From where are we at right now? 1,700?
1,200.
Yeah.
So here are some of my ideas.
We got some big goals.
If we hit 2,000, I will do one of these chats wearing a cat headband with ears. I mean, we can change some of these things.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine with me.
If we hit the full 5,000 followers on Twitch, I will do a second. This is a second one with the ears, but also cat face, like a little nose and some whiskers. I already got this whisker going good. For the whole stream, if somehow we manage to double that number and get our entire 10,000 to follow us over on Twitch by July 22nd, I will do all of that, the makeup and the ears, and I will, for an entire hour, I'm going to write down an hour, on my daughter's ukulele, improvise cat songs.
An hour? Maybe a half.
I mean, I'll take okay, half an hour. Amanda says half an hour. I might go crazy.
Be done after.
You also can get, you'll also be able to vote me to stop for another 5,000 followers. No. All right, 30 minutes. 30 minutes. All right. And if for some reason pay you to stop will totally be an option, do you get to sub with a partner? Sub button with partner? Yes, you get sub button with partner. God, I can't stop saying that. I'll get to that in a second. Wait, I have one more. I want to call this a list of demands. But I have one more thing. If for some miracle we go way over, let's say 100,000 followers, I will do the full cats. I will go straight out Cats movie Cats, hire a makeup artist to Cats me.
Oh my god.
And do ukulele songs.
Seriously.
We're never going to get 100,000 followers. I can make crazy, if we get 1 million, no, I'm just kidding. All right, but no, if anybody has any other ideas along those lines for milestones within reason, please let me know. Some of the other things, If we get 8 billion followers, as Sparkle said, I will wrestle a cat. No. A la Tiger King and go to jail for my crimes. Is that, I guess I can't do that because I got a family. Never mind. Sorry, no tiger wrestling. I wouldn't have done that. I would have had that ace in the hole of like, oh man, we had 8 billion and then somebody named Sam Proof unsubscribed to us. Nothing illegal. No, terms of service. But a few things to help promote this. I would love to ask you all to like share our Twitch link on your Twitters, your Facebooks, and send them off to any friends and family you have that do love cats or even tolerate cats, and ask them to follow. It's a free thing. I am going to do a couple things along the lines of, I have to double check that this is within reason, but I want to do like a shout out video, possibly a shout out live stream for every 1,000 followers we do get between now and July 22nd. I'm going to do like a collab that is a call for all of your pets, and I will make a nice video and put that on our YouTube. So expect me to put that out soon. I'm going to put a lot of this on the blog and stuff like that. All right, let me catch up on the chat, and I'll use this voice.
Spiel about Instagram people.
What's the
multicasting and blah, blah, blah.
Like the top of the show thing?
Uh-huh.
Where I say the things about how we multicast?
Yeah.
In case people joined us later in the show, like right now.
Uh-huh.
So for those of you who don't know, I'm Sam. This is my wife Amanda. We foster kittens. We've been fostering for about 3 years. These are the Shelbys. In the other room is Viking the kitten. We do multicast this stream currently on a dozen different platforms, soon to be less. So if I reply to comments you don't see, that's why. If I miss your comment, I apologize in advance. The best platforms to follow us on and chat are Twitch. Straight out, let's just say Twitch. Also YouTube and Facebook and Periscope. I haven't seen any Periscope people today. And DLive. I do like DLive's experience quite a bit. All right, let me catch up on some chat. I feel like I lost a whole lot of chat while I was doing my spiel of craziness.
You were going on. I almost fell asleep.
Jeannie says, to celebrate 10,000, will be a bon voyage party. Right. Our mixer 10,000? Yes. On July 21st, we will have a celebratory goodbye mixer party, and I will totally do that until the clock runs out. We did that with Stickam, which, for those of you who don't know, back in 2005, one of the earliest live streaming platforms was Stickam, which I was actually fairly high ranked on. I was like the 7th most viewed on there. They did the same exact thing. February of 2013, at the beginning of the month, they said, hey, at the end of the month, we're pulling the plug. So download your archives now. And that was it. So at that February 28th, wasn't even 30 days, like everybody was streaming, and we streamed until 2 a.m. when it stopped. So yeah, we'll be doing something like that as well. Thankfully, we'll be able to be like, I guess we're just over on Twitch now, and these other ones, mixers off. But okay, catching up on chat. Sorry, gang. So Means did ask, and with partner, no, I explained that one. That one I did. You don't have to be exclusive. So that one is, yeah, the whole exclusivity thing with partner is you have to negotiate that contract. I don't know if we have the grounds or like the sway to get that. Blaze over on Mixer, which Blaze, I hope you're going to follow us over on Twitch. Says, thank you for having your stream. I put it on all the time for my cats to watch. We'll also follow you on Twitch when Mixer is done. Yay!
We love it when cats watch
ding,
our
ding,
stream.
ding. Get one more of these. Thank you. Yes. Oh, I totally. So I did just put a blog up about this whole Mixer thing, and the very bottom is a picture of one of our community cats watching the stream from like a long time ago. I love those pictures. If you have pictures of your cats watching the stream, please send those to us at cuteavalanche.com/submit. Close enough. Closed captioning. Okay. This is the question I was looking for. Mean says, do you get a sub button with partners? So yes, with Twitch, once you're partnered, you get the sub button, you get channel points, you get custom emotes, which for those of you on Twitch, if you get Better TTV, yeah, you will get some custom emotes right now. I think I have about a dozen up. It's basically a Chrome plugin, so you can do that and use Sparkle's King Arthur emoji that she made. I don't know what else partners get. They get like access to drops. There's some game-related stuff that won't really come into play with us. Mean says they might have cat songs on Twitch. Sings? Right on. I don't know that I could actually sing an entire song from Cats from memory, or that I should.
Have you ever seen Cats?
I've seen playbills for Cats, trailers for Cats.
Okay.
I think I saw Cher do a song from Cats.
Okay.
Beryl over on Periscope, repping the Periscope. Thank you. Two finger in the air party. I missed whatever that was from. Is that this? Pew pew.
You did that.
Did I?
You should tilt the
This?
Yeah.
But also, let's just do this.
Sure.
Cats and me.
It wasn't really for the cats, it was mostly just because of the
Mean says, so missed the opportunity to say I see cats right now. Okay. I wonder if I should put like the Twitch link with this overlay thing. Take this, Mixer. Yeah, I don't know if you guys paid attention to my amazing choice of follower colors, but it's the purple overtaking the Twitch or the Mixer blue.
Oh, I didn't. I was wondering. What's up, Arthur?
Did you just move this camera that I just moved?
I did. I moved it so they could see that.
I had moved it so it wouldn't be showing my body. All right.
It pointed directly at your body.
I moved it, and then you came around. Anyway, rude gestures at Mixer. Mixer.
I don't understand. I thought Mixer was like doing great and it just got some big shot people moved over and whatnot.
Yeah, okay, so here's the many faults of Mixer.
Please tell us.
I'm going to preface this by, for those of you who are not aware, I work for Mob Crush, which is another live streaming tool, and we are currently on a mission to not exactly recruit, but like put together a list of people we will attempt to recruit in the near future. And like literally a week ago, my manager was like, maybe we don't need to write down anyone from Mixer. And he was like, it's kind of a dead platform. And I was like, really?
Wow.
I was like, but and he was right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did he give reasonings?
No, he was just like, it just seems pretty dead to me.
Interesting.
I think it's because, I mean, in part, there's like...
Well, I mean, they refused to partner us, so...
Several times,
yeah.
Is he psychic? No. But, you know, along those lines...
Hang on, I have to interrupt you. These cats are completely mesmerized
by their own
my
reflection.
Cup.
Yeah, it's
I
because
think
they
it's
can
the
fool
ice
themselves.
noise.
And the ice noise, maybe. Like, why is that cup?
No, it's the
Why
noise.
does that cat make that clink noise? Man, that was a lot of K's that I was trying to get out
It's
there.
the noise.
But I don't know if you guys are aware of the, I think it's the, oh shoot, which one is it? The True Gaming Podcast. Streamkey. I was going to say Ashney Christ. Streamkey posted a clip of Sodomi, who's a great guy, he's very smart. And it was from the same day they made that announcement. They had their podcast that morning as a live stream where he was like, Mixer's going to be dead in 2 years. 2 hours later, they put that announcement out. So here's where Mixer went wrong. While Amanda does this.
Trying to get both of them next to each other.
Yeah,
the two of them together would be good.
Aside from the fact that Microsoft has no follow-through on so many things that they've done in the past, Zune and other things, Amanda was just going to ask that you are behind the no-go. It's so cute. They want the cup. Yeah, they're alcoholics. It's a horrible disease, folks. I don't know if I should really go on my rant about Mixer right now. Anyway,
you don't need to.
No. But yeah, they just. My biggest complaints are that they wasted all that money on Ninja and Shroud and a couple others that they could have just put into marketing. And they totally had an amazing thing going with their IRL community for a little while. But when Microsoft took it over, Microsoft was only interested in the gaming money. And they were like, no, we don't want the IRL stuff. Nobody's doing that. Get rid of it. Like, hide it, basically. Which is why we never got partnered. But
yeah, we used to be on the main page all the time as like one of the top streams on Mixer, and then and we would easily have like almost 100 people in our room at any time. Yeah. And then when they changed that, we all of a sudden were like banned from being allowed to show up on the top stream page, even if we had the viewers to qualify to be on it. We just weren't on it because we were a 24/7 stream. Yeah. Which still makes me angry.
Such a dumb policy.
So then people couldn't find us.
Right.
So then we've been steadily having like 15 people in our room every day since that happened. We went from like an average of like 85 to 100 people to like 15 to 30. Yeah.
Occasionally we get a bump, and
only if somebody.
Well, I was going to say, and it's almost entirely thanks
us.
to Grimlock Prime, and I have to see where that guy's moving over to. I hope he's moving over to Twitch, and I can start a conversation with him, and he will continue to host us from Twitch. That would be super helpful. He's an amazing, amazingly generous guy.
Totally.
Who I've never had a real conversation with. So yeah, shout out to Grimlock Prime and anyone from his community who might be around. And yeah. So if anyone else has any questions about kittens or fostering or Mixer or any of this nonsense, please let me know. Yeah. And we'll continue to do our schedule as we do it. Four community chats a week. Man, I can't talk tonight.
It sounded like you said forced community chat.
Forced you into the community. Get over here and watch. Chats. You will be the chatter.
And contribute chats.
In Mother Russia, chat does talk to you.
What?
I don't know how that joke
was that?
It's Yakov Smirnov.
Oh my god. Really?
Yeah. Hey, what's up? Oh man, this is a hard one. Krakomado. Oh gosh. Did I even get that remotely close? Hi, how's it going? Thanks for joining us over on the Twitch side of things. Welcome to the Kitten Cam. So one of the things I was going to say about this whole switcheroo to Twitch, that's pretty good, and the Mix It Up app that is going to, in the next few weeks, integrate all of its stuff.
Do you think your children are possibly asleep?
I'm shocked that nobody's made it into this room. But Betty's probably just reading.
Lots of threats.
Did you take her light?
No, she has no reading
light.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
So yeah, to go back to the potential possibility of being partnered on Twitch, the app that we use on Mixer for the cam switcher and other things, they had this big live stream today about their plans, and they will be creating an integration that uses Twitch's channel points. Excuse me. So if and when we actually get partnered, it'll bring back sort of a lot more of the mix play style integration that we currently have on Mixer. It won't be the same, but it'll be a similar vein. And I'm hoping that they'll be able to do something with YouTube and their, I think it's called Super Chat, which is a similar kind of thing. Because yeah, even though we're focusing a lot on Twitch for the live stream, I'm doing a lot more YouTube specific video content because I'm trying to, get us down that route as well. So I hope we can get a partner on YouTube, which is not exclusive and really has no bearing on the live streaming side of things, really. It's more about the video side of things. And yeah, unless there's any questions, maybe we should do some cat close-ups.
Yep. Do cat close-ups.
Cat close-ups! My hair is crazy. You are Ada. She says no more. Yeah, we'll still be, for the immediate future, we will still be multicasting and restreaming to all of the platforms. If and when we have the opportunity to do to be partnered on Twitch, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But most likely, look at those eyes, we would accept it and at the same time do a secondary stream to all the other platforms. I don't know if the chat would still relay from Twitch to the others and vice versa. But yeah, we will figure something out. That is far future. That is Ada. Sorry, Tommy. He's very busy watching Arthur play. So this one's Tommy, which you can he's got this little gray patch. You can barely, it's right there. You can barely see it though. You good, buddy? Getting tired? Okay. Bethany says, yes, show me the kittens.
You just showed Tommy?
I did Ada first. You want this? Well, you want this? Just to think of.
See their pretty eyes?
Yeah, they look pretty good. They both look straight on. This is Polly, who does not want to play along. Hello, Swami. Thanks for dropping your sparks over on Mixer. I hope you're following us over on Twitch, or will be soon. And Arthur is taking a little snack, so I'll wait until he's done, and then we'll do a close-up of him.
Arthur has gained the most weight. And I don't know why Polly has lost weight. Oh, I just heard a child.
I was going to say, I think I just heard Iris.
Boo.
Or both of them now.
I think that was her just yelling louder.
Who gave her that sleeping medicine? Oh, that whole paper's out there? Oh, no, okay. Jeannie asks, I guess what I'm asking is Restream exclusive to Mixer. No, it is its own service. Basically, we stream to them, and then it branches out to whatever platforms we want. So I could do just Twitch and YouTube. I could do just DLive and Good Game. I could do, just Mixer. But yeah, they have a list of funnels that you can push your stream out to. So it is independent of that. Yeah. So until something specifically makes us make a choice happen, we will be restreaming to all of the platforms possible. Shout out to Nemo, who I can never see your chat. Hey, Thomas, how's it going? 2 people at Facebook at one time. This is a big day for us. But cool. Yeah, for those of you who just joined us and don't know, we do multicast on about a dozen different platforms. So if I talk to people, you're not seeing those comments, that's why. I was doing close-ups of the kittens. I got through all of them except for Arthur, and he's just going back and forth between the wet food and the dry food. So let's just do this for now. And yeah, So once again, for those of you who did just join us, our home base has always been Mixer for these past couple of years, and Mixer will be going away on July 22nd. So we are asking everyone, even if you plan to view us wherever you are right now, to join us over on twitch.tv/cuteavalanche as well, just so we can kind of bring those numbers back up. Yeah, because we're losing 10,000 followers essentially, and there's no way to force people, from our Mixer over to our Twitch. In fact, there's almost no way for us to even contact people at this point. I suppose I could whisper 10,000 people, but I feel like that would take a very long time, and I'm not even sure if Mixer doesn't cap like how many people you can whisper in a specific amount of time. But yeah, if anyone has questions about the kittens, please feel free to ask. And if you're not already following us on Discord, I did post a pretty cute picture from our dinner table. I made some pizza tonight from scratch, and we ate it outside at the big table, and it timed itself to when Amanda had to feed Viking, so he joined us at the dinner table, and I got a good picture of Amanda and Betty and Viking. So let me see if I can get this up. It's really small, so he's like super small in this picture. Well, let's do this. But if you go to our Discord, that's him being bottle fed right there. He's the gray blur next to the big white blur. Yeah, that sucks. Oh wait, Arthur's done eating. Where are you, buddy? Yeah, you. He's like, what, me? Yes. You. Are some things like Google banned in other countries? Yes. I just realized he's not on the big screen. Yeah, different countries have different things banned. China doesn't have, I think Google's banned, I think YouTube's banned, I think Twitch is banned. China banned basically every big platform. I assume Twitch and Facebook are banned, but I don't know for a fact. I can't remember. And yeah, there's a few Middle Eastern countries that have some specific website bans. I don't have a good sense of all of that though. Is there a reason you asked that question to me? So they're all over there. Now that I have this goal up here like this, I wish I had put the URL in it. So I guess I'll just do that in text version. I'll do it myself. Text and okay.
Loves this tunnel. She loves hiding in the tunnel. She loves hiding in the shark bed.
Mm-hmm.
Our children are having issues.
Of course they are.
First, Iris just kept complaining how she didn't want Betty in her bed. Now she was yelling because she wanted Betty to come in her bed.
I see.
And Betty didn't want to.
Uh-huh.
And then they were complaining about when Betty does sleep in Iris's bed, she sleeps like sideways, so her legs are hanging off the bed, like at the foot of Iris's bed, like as if she were a dog.
Sure.
Because she says it's too cramped to be like side by side.
Okay.
Like there's not enough room for two pillows or something. So then I told her to put her pillow at the opposite end so their feet were kind of next to each other. Betty was cool with that. Iris didn't like that. She wants her to be by her because she's afraid. scared, and she wants her sister.
Huh. Okay.
They couldn't decide on anything, so I just said, you guys work it out. I'm out of here.
Why didn't that work?
Did you lose everybody because you're doing computer things?
No.
What's happening?
We were on a break.
What is Bethany?
All right, 1 second.
I gotta.
She just said, yes, show me the kitties. And then Thomas, who you're probably seeing another Facebook comment, said, hello there, my amazing friends, love you all. I just realized Thomas Crow. I've seen the name before a few times.
Is that your friend?
I'm going to redo this thing. No, I think it's just a person from Facebook. Means asks, what is the oldest you've seen kittens' eyes open? I think we're seeing that right now. And Viking is at 10 days. Is that right? 10 days, right?
He is.
Sorry. Mm-hmm.
He's 10 days old today.
No,
His eyes have not begun to open.
Yep.
But also Sun and Jin,
Okay.
their eyes also opened on the later side.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember exactly what day.
Right.
I may have written it down someplace.
So we were actually having this discussion earlier because actually one of the videos I'm working on next I'm going to start doing like informational videos, educational videos on our YouTube. And the first one I'm doing is, at what age do kittens' eyes open? So on average it is 7 to 10 days. He is at 10 days. And Amanda was saying earlier that some people suggest that long-haired kittens will open their eyes later. So, and we've already thought that he could potentially be a long-haired kitten, and this would kind of back that up.
Yeah, because so when Sun and Jin were around this age, Bridget and I were both speculating that Sun was going to be long-haired because of the very obvious difference in texture between her hair and Jin's hair. And so then when they like reached this age and their eyes weren't open, she texted me an article that suggested that long-haired cats open their eyes later. And I was like, oh, and so she was like, so this just like proves that Sun is going to be long-haired like we thought because their eyes are taking forever to open, you know.
Right.
So that's where that came from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I can tell with Viking that they're like close, but they have not even started.
Yeah.
Like there's no break in the lids. There's no tiny little
like
opening
the
in his
eyes
eyelids.
that look
It's
like
nothing.
something's
It's just that like he's doing
a lot of movement in his
like
expressions.
Like I can see them like his eyes widening, but like they're still sealed.
Yeah.
I actually had the very bizarre thought earlier today, like, what if he doesn't have eyes?
Oh
like,
God.
What if his eyes never open? What if he ends up being like a blind cat? Are there cats out there that are like born with genetic, deformities or whatever, that like would cause them to be born without eyes? Because I know tons of cats get like URIs, where they get for those that don't know, URI stands for upper respiratory infection. So like cats who have URIs who are like living outside will get eye infections, like really bad eye infections, and they'll end up needing to get their eyes removed, like their eye ruptures or whatever due to infection. So like that's super common for cats to be blind for that reason. But I don't know that I've ever personally heard of a cat blind because they were just born without eyes.
Sure.
I personally know of a human who had a child who was born without eyes. My sister's very best friend. Her daughter was born without eyes. But like, yeah, so I don't know. I just had that thought today. I was like, what if they just never open? Like, what if there's just no eyes in there?
Right. Jeannie over on Mixer says, do you know when to worry if eyes don't open? I would say in another 4 or 5 days, we would probably start to worry.
By the time he hits 2 weeks, I would probably reach out to Kitten Rescue and be like, hey, what do you guys think?
Seems weird.
This kitten's 2 weeks old and his eyes
Here's
are
a
open.
thing.
Do you think we should have him checked out by a doctor? Yeah, probably around 2 weeks. I would just put it out there, and my feeling is that they would say, let's give it another week and see what happens, you know, just to make sure he's just not a slow developer or something like that. Yeah. But there's no signs of like anything wrong, you know. It's not like he has an infection. There's no like crusty, like some kittens who have URIs before their eyes open, their eyes will literally be like crusted even though they've never opened, and then when they start trying to open, they can't because they're crusted. Like nothing like that's happening at all. He's 100% healthy, and he's doing really, really well health-wise. So I don't think it's anything to worry about.
Why aren't It's weird. I just saw.
What time is it?
It is 10:13.
Okay, I'm gonna go feed him.
Okay. Oh, can we do the where's the iPad?
Yeah, that's fine. Alright. I'm gonna go feed Viking, so stay tuned, those who want to see some super adorable tiny kitten action. So I did, Means asked about Viking's age estimate.
Yes.
So we've already adjusted his age to be what I think his age is.
Yes.
Because the shelter actually, on his paperwork, they just put age unknown. So the original like age estimate that I got for him came just from the person who put the call out to say, this kitten is at the shelter and needs to be picked up. It's about 5 days old. And when I got him, I took into account things like his umbilical cord, when he passed, like pooped his meconium poop and like that kind of stuff, to age him and weight and all of that. So I aged him as, when I got him, he was actually 2 days old, not 5 days old. And I think I was pretty accurate with that because they usually pass their meconium stool between 0 to 3 days. And if based on the way that I aged him, it would have been day 3 that he had that. And then day 5 was the day that his umbilical cord fell off, which is what people say, like everything that you read says, like their umbilical cord falls off at day 5. So I think I aged him pretty accurately, which would mean, yeah, he's still 10 days old. I don't think he's younger than, I mean, he could be 1 day younger than what he's aged at, but not anything more than that.
Ari is outside the door, and the door is not latched.
Okay.
means.
So Tommy's relaxed and curious, and Ada's puffed up.
Ada's not into it. Mean says, haha, you said poop, and it reminded me my kitty has pooped on the floor the last 2 nights. No! She's such a beep. Means.
Your kitty. I thought the second
I thought we had it. I thought we figured it out.
Maybe she's trying to tell you something.
Yeah. Take this.
Oh my god. Oh, dang it. She moved. She was like upside down, like looking at me like that from the wrestling. And I was like, oh yeah. Missed it. Alright.
Okay, Amanda is going to go bottle feed
You can get
Viking.
some video of these two right now. It's pretty cute. Did you already do your thing?
The video, yeah, my video is done. Yeah, I sent you the links.
I saw. I just wasn't sure if it was just Tommy and Ada.
No, it's both. So we'll get in on the bottle feeding in just a second. Okay. I did want to take a quick look at something because I've seen that this bar has gone up 1 or 2 people already, and I don't recall seeing any kind of stream alerts from Streamlabs. So I wanted to double check what was going on with that. because I would like to call those out and say thank you. So thank you to the 2 people who followed us on Twitch since I activated that, and everyone else. Let me get in on this. And Amanda is getting set up in the other room to do the bottle feeding. So once she is set, we will switch over to that. And quick shout out to X Crazy Kitty for the $20 donation, and also Kitty Kung Fu, and I'm not positive those are separate people, who upped their Patreon donation. So thank you very much. We're almost at our first Patreon goal of $50 a month. That would be huge and amazing, almost more amazing than hitting 5,000 followers on Twitch. Possibly more amazing, possibly. Yeah, our Patreon is, first off, thank you to everyone, means, and other people who are donors on our Patreon. It is something that we utilize to identify what we can do in the coming months. Like, we know if we're going to be bringing in X amount of money, we can take on a litter of a certain size. Thankfully, this year has been super awesome. We've had a lot of donations for litter and food, so we have a small stockpile, which is keeping us going really good, and that's been awesome. And I thank everyone who has donated. And wait a second. Oh, she's just still setting up. Okay. But yeah, we do have an Amazon wish list. We do have Streamlabs donations. If you go to cuteavalanche.com/wishlist, you can go to our Amazon and find a specific thing and be like, I know this is food. This goes to a cat. That's what it's going to get used for. Whereas if you send us a small donation on Streamlabs, you have to take our word for it, which it is. 100% of it goes to kittens. Food, litter, accessories, nutrients, things like that, supplements, and probiotics occasionally. Amanda's coming in? No, she's going down the hall. But yeah, we're super excited for everyone who is donating through our Patreon that has made a monthly commitment to support our cause in saving kittens from shelters and finding them homes. And that is what it comes down to. At the end of the day, mixer or no mixer, our mission will always be save kittens from a position of something bad happening, which is basically what happens to kittens in shelters. Take care of them, raise them, and find them awesome homes. Not good homes, awesome homes. And that is what Amanda does. And then I cheer her on and I broadcast it. So yeah, at the end of the day, the live stream is always a secondary thing. We will always attempt to live stream our foster journey, but it's all about the kittens first and foremost. And that's what I want to really put out there. Okay, I wanted to double check this Streamlabs thing and see what's going on with this. Because I don't even see that on here, so maybe I'm crazy and it was just adjusting because I put the wrong number in to start or something. I don't know. I honestly, the second I said it, means was like, oh, I could have put a pun out. Could have said Clawsome. I have failed you. Head of shame. Anyway, yes, more cat puns will happen. And it sounds like Betty came out of her room, so Amanda's dealing with that. Oh wait, camera is moving. What's happening? I can see up her nose. That's not flattering. It's a good thing I don't have this streaming yet. Okay, setting it up. She's probably going to stimulate Viking to go to the bathroom first, and I'm not going to switch for that unless you guys really want to see that. Shall we prepare a flea bath for Sam? Means cereal. Say what? Wow. How's about? No, that's not. What? Scale coming. All right. Be right back. I was going to say we could do that. That could be one of the goal things. Take a flea bath, but that doesn't seem interesting for you guys whatsoever. Plus, I just saw that trope play out on The Politician on Netflix. It was somewhat disappointing. But I could do it. I don't know. What's that worth? If we hit 7,000 followers, take a flea bath in like an old-timey swimsuit, like, and I'll do my mustache in a handlebar. These are going to get crazier and crazier, and I'll never have to fulfill a single one because they're insanely high objectives, except for possibly the 2,000. I think that one we can do. Cat ears in a chat, 2,000, I can do that. Oh, is she ready? She is still stimulating him, so I'm going to wait just a little because, I don't know. It's for his own good. Oh, I think here we go. Here we go. Oh, dang it. Why isn't it working? Oh, come on. Why isn't that working? I'm going to do this live. Sorry. I just need to switch this. Which one is it? Yeah, this needs to go to number 2. Got it. Cool. Awesome. Yay. So the awesome thing about that app, and now it's HD, I don't know why they didn't make this more obvious. So my big hesitation, I could have done this months ago before I paid the $10 to turn this app on, was that I was worried about it doing multiple cameras. I don't know why. I don't even have a second camera I would do this with just yet. But like straight out has like 2 camera options immediately. So I'm like, oh, okay, pretty good. It's pretty good. The picture quality is not bad. I think it's really as good as the camera that's on that iPad, is just kind of an older iPad. So if we ever got an upgrade to, not a 4-year-old device. How old is that thing? Is that thing 5 years old? It might be. We might actually have an even better image. If anybody has an old iPhone 10 they want to just drop off, let me know. One of them old iPhone 10s. Burn a hole in your pocket, like, not going to use this anymore. Closed captioning, what the heck was that? That was extremely racist from what I think I saw. Glad nobody got that. Alright, there's Viking. Oh, that's a cutie. Wear tiny swim trunks for Amanda only, please. I wasn't saying tiny swim trunks. I said old-timey swim trunks. Like from the mid-thigh all the way up to the shoulder swim trunks. No middle, no midriff there. That is a solid piece of material. And then like a butt flap for, comedic emphasis. Tiny swim trunks, Jimmy. You, please. I don't even like wearing shorts. All right. Yes, Raylo. Viking is super cute. So she's probably weighing him right now. And he had just passed 200 grams, so I'm going to guess he's closer to 210 at this point, but we'll see when Amanda comes in here. She's probably going to keep feeding him. He doesn't eat consistently. He takes little breaks, and he's very, very squirmy. She's burping him right now. And probably after Amanda comes in, we will wrap it up for the human portion of this chat, and get back to just kittens. He says, "Oh, funny, I thought you meant Speedos. We'll make the old-fashioned suit wool." Yikes. Coincidentally, my mother-in-law is an avid knitter, so perhaps we could encourage her to do such a horrible thing. A knit swimsuit. That is the itchiest thing I could imagine, and terrible also. And my kids are arguing. 10:30 at night. Should have been asleep 2.5 hours ago. Mommy's feeding Viking. What's up? If you don't press any buttons, it's going to stay on, just like this. You have a choice. Okay, so either I can just take it and charge the batteries overnight and get it tomorrow, or you can have it like this. Okay, I'll turn it off and charge the batteries. Okay, go back to bed. All right. I did a dad thing. Busy over on Periscope says, "Are they up for grabs on the little kittens?" Up for grabs is not exactly the right terminology. So the one on screen is not available just yet, but the 4 in the other room, here we go, right under the captioning, those 4 are available for adoption right now in the Los Angeles area. I'm going to go back. So yeah, the Shelby kittens will be posted shortly, probably tomorrow, on the Kitten Rescue website. If you are in the Los Angeles area and you're interested in adopting those kittens, go to kittenrescue.org and you can find the adoption form there. Even though they haven't been listed, you could still put the adoption form through. Just list the kittens' names and Amanda as the foster. And they'll be available for adoption. Their listings should go up tomorrow. Amanda's basically going to spend the rest of the night after we finish this chat putting those together. And then it's game on. All right, looks like she's weighing him again. Man, what I would kill for a smart scale that would just pump that number right here on the screen. I know it exists. There is a scale out there that does what I'm saying, but I don't know if it does it in a small enough percentage, because I think it's made for humans to like track their weight. I don't know if it is sensitive enough to catch a kitten that weighs merely grams. But that would be pretty amazing. Yep, that's what I said, closed captioning. That's exactly what I said. A great Gatsby. And if you're out there watching and you're not chatting, that's fine. Do me a favor. Go over to twitch.tv/cuteavalanche. Let's see if we can't get to 1,250 followers tonight. That would be awesome. Clawsome. Yep. Closed captioning doesn't know what to do with that. Look at that cat. Now he's trying to eat Amanda. Oh my God. So yeah, he is 10 days old. And yeah, his eyes have yet to open, so it's probably any day now. Means asks, why is Viking in the bathroom? Is he too little to go in that office, or are you using it and you would bother him? So the office does not have a door. It is just an open doorway that's blocked by curtains. So because he's in isolation, he needs to be completely isolated for 2 weeks. He has about another 4 or 5 days, I guess, maybe 7 days. I don't even remember anymore. But yeah, he has about another week before we can even put him into a solitary environment within the greater environment, if you know what I mean. So right now, even airborne, he's isolated. So the bathroom has a door that completely closes. No other cat can get in there. The office, like I said, does not have a way of getting completely closed off. It looks like Amanda is done, so let's go back to this. I'll just keep an eye on her on my own side. So yeah, until that isolation is over, he has to be in a room that can be completely closed. Once that's done, we could move him into the office, and then as long as there's no possibility of exchanging saliva, we're good. Airborne is no longer a concern. And it's more about not grooming each other or sharing food or things like that, or sharing a litter box. So yeah, for now, that's where he's at. I think I covered that. Janine says, I'm so tired of setting up accounts online. There should be a service where you just put in a thing and it just tries to register that name on every single possible service for you. That would be pretty awesome. Also good would be Mixer should just not close. Yeah. Let me see if Amanda's... Yeah, she turned it off. Okay. Yeah, if anybody's out there and you just have some free time and you want to make 2 or 3 or 4,000 Twitch accounts, go for it. Have them follow us. That'd be great. Cool. So yeah, means I hope that answered that question. But basically, there are sort of phases to the kittens' accessibility to the house, where it's like for the first 2 weeks they're in complete isolation, can't be in a room that has any other cats or animals really in it. Then after that they can be in their own sort of environment within the greater experience, so like a crate within this room or the office or something. And then when they're finally able to get combo tested, which is like 6 to 8 weeks, then they can intermingle with the other animals. I cover that right?
Did you explain the office?
Yeah, how it doesn't have a door that closes. Is that what you mean?
But she's probably
That's
asking
mine.
because we had Sun and Jin in there. Did you explain how we did that?
I didn't really.
So, in the past, we have had kittens in the den or the office who were in isolation. We had the pies in there when we had the space kitties in here. And we had Sun and Jin in there when we had the pies in here.
Yeah.
But we had to basically, so there are 2 entrances to the office, and one is a door, and one is just an open doorway that has curtains. So what we did was we put these 2 ottomans that we have in the space of the doorway. And then
it's
the
not
curtains,
even a normal doorway. It's almost a double doorway.
it's very wide. So then the curtains that hung down, we tucked underneath the ottomans. Basically, it's just sort of like a barrier to keep Arya and Inara from going into that room and being in the airspace with those cats. And then we took a large board that we had outside.
Oh, that's right, the whiteboard.
Big bulletin board or whiteboard or something that we
Oh,
had
it
out
was
in
a
the
bulletin board. I
garage.
think you're right.
And we brought it in and we leaned it up on the back side of the curtains so that they couldn't push through the curtains. So we basically just kind of barricaded that doorway to keep Arya and Inara out of there. Because we needed more space.
Yeah.
But at this point, he's fine in the bathroom.
Yeah,
and
well,
that's
because
just
he's a
easier.
solo kitten.
Yeah, it's just easier for us to
He
have him in there for
yeah.
now, and by Thursday he'll be done with his ISO.
Yeah.
Got 2 more days.
Okay, cool.
So it's working out fine.
Means I'm not sure what that is. Does Parler have a chat? Is that a typo, or is that a thing I'm not aware of? What is Parler?
Parler like a live streaming platform?
I don't know.
Or like a Means' favorite dating website. Wait, was that Means or Janine? Who
That
wrote
was Means.
Okay.
Janine said, but I plan to sign up for Twitch and D-Live, but I'm putting it off. Got it. You're putting it off. Got it. If you do D-Live, make sure you use our link, because it's a referral link, and we get I don't even know what we get, but we get something for it.
We do?
Yeah, 20 cents or something. I don't know. I think it depends on how much that person gets through doing their whole crypto thing.
Cool.
Oh, we just hit 1240. Thank you. I don't know why we're not getting alerts for who's following us on Twitch. I gotta check that out. Pickles, what's up, Pickles? Pickles asks, after Mixer dies, where should I watch you stream? Twitch is what we're telling everyone is going to be the new home base.
Check out our sign. Oh, you can't see it. Oh, you can kind of see it on camera too.
Sign! Twitch! Cuts off the top completely.
Anyways.
Should I move?
Go to Twitch.
Yeah, go to Twitch. Know. Pickles, come to Twitch. Yeah, obviously, you pick your own platforms, do whatever you feel best with.
Yeah, we'll still be multi-streaming or casting, or whatever it's called. But if you can follow us on Twitch, even if you don't plan to watch us there,
thank you.
That'd be great.
Pink just followed on Twitch. I gotta get the alerts back up. I don't know what happened to those. So yeah, basically, here's the deal. We are going to call Twitch our live streaming home base. Twitch will be the focus of our live streaming. That is the link we will send people to, because we want to have one place and be like, here's a big number, because our Mixer had 10,000 followers, and we would like to use the D-Live, the link on Mixer for D-Live. That's fine. That's the referral link. So we want to just kind of gather everyone to have that one big number we can refer to. So when we talk to potential companies and brands and sponsors in the future, we'd be like, hey, this is a decent number. So if you have accounts on all of the platforms, follow Cute Avalanche on every possible platform. That would be a big help. We're not going to stop multi-streaming anytime soon. Hey, Crypto Craig says I follow on all platforms. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, I mean, as a personal, preference, I love DLive, crypto. I have a lot of interest in us building out our YouTube as well, but for the time being, we're going to focus on Twitch and getting people over there. And just in case Twitch decides to do the same kind of thing as Mixer, follow us on DLive and YouTube as well. Means says, was that the command? I don't, what? What? I missed whatever that was. Pixel says you could get a Facebook partner with your numbers, with the exception that we're not a game stream, and Facebook, much like Mixer, has made a dumb stance of that. They don't count our numbers unless we're streaming a game. I could cheat it, probably, and like put the tag in for a game for a couple days and then be like, hey, maybe, and see how automated it is. But I was really good friends with the guy who ran Facebook Gaming up until about a week ago, and we did not get offered that through him, so I'm not going to try it. Social with the exclamation mark. Oh, you know what? Because it's a bot command, I actually don't see it on the particular chat that I was watching. So yes, that sounds like you did it right.
Our sign looks like it says John Us.
Dang right, baby, John Us. Yeah. Pink says, I'm a noob on Twitch, so hopefully I figure it out. Right now, there's not too much to really figure out. It's pretty much just a chat room and a video stream as far as our stream is concerned. There are a few commands in there. I'm going to work a lot more on that in the coming days. In the near future, hey Renee! In the near future, the bot that we use on Mixer, hey, we just got 2 more, thank you gang. The bot we use on Mixer is making quick work of integrating their app to Twitch. So a lot of the things our Twitch users are familiar with, like the cam switcher and some of the fun overlays and things like that, will eventually make their way to our Twitch, but through chat commands.
Twitch users.
Mixer users.
Twitch users are used to.
Oh God, it's so much talking. Mean says Twitch is easy. I'm old and I figured out the basics. I can't do Discord though. Discord is just a big chat room.
You're such a grandma. I can't believe you figured it out.
Pick on Means. Means is like our main.
Means.
It's like that's the character you pick in the game to fight with. And you're like, that's my fighter.
She's a fighter? She's not a fighter.
Well, I'm just saying, if our chat room was Mortal Kombat and our users were our fighters,
she would be our
that would be our main. Or Janine, I don't know. It's hard. It's a hard. Or
Avatar?
Renee, or Pickles, or Pink.
Player Avatar.
Yeah, she would be our Sub-Zero because he's the only one that counts. Scorpion.
That Scorpion was really
Scorpion
good.
is really good. But also you got to go, come here!
Yeah. My
because I'm a total tank.
Was usually Scorpion and I was usually one of the girls.
Yeah.
Was Katana the one with the fans?
She's the bikini ninja.
Fans?
Yes.
They're all the women who wear bikinis.
Not Sasha.
No, I don't know who that is.
Is that her name? Oh man, it's been so hard. So long. Weird. Sasha Cage? Now I'm getting them all confused.
It's okay.
Yes, Katana had the fans.
Can we play that?
We need to buy a console? Is that a thing you want to do? I believe Mortal Kombat is on PlayStation.
That's what it was when I played it.
So yeah, if we want to drop $800, hold on, I'm gonna put this out here. Kittens in Combat. Oh my god.
I mean, that could be what we do for our 10,000 followers on Twitch.
Yeah, if we hit 10,000 followers on Twitch, I will drop the $800 to get the new PlayStation when it comes out in 2021. And I will figure out a way for the kittens to have a controller. And we'll make this happen. Now, the other thing is, the new PlayStation has a game in which you play as a cat called Stray.
Well, we'll get that too.
And I'm like, I kind of already was planning on seeing if we couldn't figure something out with them. Of course, that also was, completely related to us having 10,000 followers on a platform that no longer will exist by then.
We'll get 10,000 on Twitch and all that.
We will. We will get there. It's going to take another 6 months, 10 years, whatever. Pickle says free on Xbox One.
It took us 2 years.
Wait,
on Mixer to get
what's
10,000
free on
followers.
Xbox One? Mortal Kombat?
That's what I was saying, was like, I know that I played it originally
It is
on
probably
PlayStation,
cross-platform
but it seems like
at this
it
point.
must be available on other consoles. Not
It's
just
got to be. I feel
PlayStation.
like it's got to be cross-platform. They're so big. They're not stupid enough to do that. Ed Boon is like super cool, so he would totally be like, we're not platform restrictive. We're gonna do everything.
You want a little feather in your whiskey?
No.
Sorry, my bad.
Okay. All right, we could get an Xbox, though I kind of really want that game where I get to play as a cat. But also, I don't know.
Ada is so funny.
There was that other game.
She just sits back and watches, and when it comes to her, she's like, maybe
that's
I'll
what it
touch
was.
it.
I knew there was a reason I was super psyched about the PlayStation. They're bringing back Oddworld, and Oddworld is like by far one of my favorite games of all time.
I actually own a PlayStation game. It's in a box.
Just a PlayStation game?
Yeah.
You don't own a PlayStation?
It's called D. That is correct.
Okay. Is it like a friend had a PlayStation and
so-
you're like,
so
I want to buy
Mike
this game?
Coles,
Okay.
Who was my high school boyfriend of many years, who passed
This is
away.
the first I'm hearing of this. You're going to have to break things off with this man.
He had a PlayStation, and we played these games together, and we mostly,
Polly,
we mostly played
you okay?
Mortal Kombat and this game called D, which was basically like you're walking into, so the closest thing I can...
is it just the letter D or D-E-E?
Just the letter D, and it's like, it reminds me of like an escape room.
Okay.
So you go
that
into
sounds
a room
cool.
and you try and figure out solve puzzles or figure out how you get into the next room. And then how you get into the next room. And you're basically trying to solve the crime of like, I think your sister was murdered or something like that. And I never finished the game. I only made it part of the way through it. And he died, and so when his mom was like, you can go through his things and take whatever you want, I was like, I'm taking this game that we used to play together.
Pickles.
And I kept it, and it's in a box of stuff that I still have, and it's a really old game. For PlayStation.
Pink says, I made it. I messed up my username, but I made it. Pink. Thank you for making it. Pickles, I knew we were kindred spirits.
So it's pink with lowercase i's instead of capital I's? Is that the issue?
Pickle says D4 is on Xbox One. But also, Pickle says, I bought PS1 because of Oddworld. Super high five, buddy. I love that game. And I'm super excited for a new one.
Clearly, Sam and I haven't played video games since the 90s.
the PS1.
And,
Which, don't I have one of those in the loft somewhere?
I don't know.
We didn't donate that, did we?
I don't know, honey.
I might have to.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I think I have a Nintendo 64 up there, too.
We play board games now, or just like games on the phone.
Guys, should we be playing Metroid with kittens? Because I might have that set up. Super Contra? God, what are you doing? You dropped the machine gun! God, Arthur! Oh, retro games with kittens. There's got to be a good way to do that. Can I set up an iPad as a controller and have it route into an old school box? That would be awesome. We should probably get out of here. It's almost 11.
Yeah.
Oh, I did want to figure out why our alerts aren't happening, because we've had at least 4 people join our Twitch, and thank you, everyone. I want to be able to shout you out.
This camera is useless. It's just like a crotch camera for the cam all the time.
Yeah! Mean says, my first PC game was Doom in 95. My first PS game was Final Fantasy VIII. Nice. Perfectly acceptable games. I just had, this is pre-console, I just had a very long reminiscent talk about Ultima 3 with some people at work, because we just found out that a lot of those old school PC games are available on archive.org. They have like an entire section of old PC games. Oh, I gotta look for Dark Castle. Oh, I just remembered.
Like Atari games? No. PC.
No, like Zork, like Ultima, like Planetfall.
I don't know any of that stuff.
Oh my god, children.
Maybe Planetfall. I had an Atari. That was the only game console I ever actually had.
I still have one of those back in Pennsylvania.
And then my neighbor had like a Nintendo.
I have Doom for VR? Oh my god. You don't want to. Don't live in there, Pickles. Let me take a look at why this isn't alerting alerts. There's our overlays. Pixel chat. Double Dragon! Nice. Streamlabs, mix it up. See, it should be in Streamlabs. Short. Zork! Yes! I played all of the Zorks. I think up to 3.
Well,
I think there was more than that, but I only played 3.
She's getting in on the action.
Short. Events? Okay, what's going on here? Alright, I'm going to do a quick test over on the Streamlabs, so I apologize in advance for the BS that it's going to throw out on here, but let's take a quick look.
So cute.
I already did all this.
She reminds me of me in gym class.
Okay, it's not... Hey, stop that.
It wasn't me. Polly let go and it swung back.
Likely story. Okay. Oh, that's so weird. Am I logged in as Twitch? Yeah, I am. Okay, alright. Apparently that link got changed. Hey, and we just got 2 more followers over on Twitch. Thank you, everyone who's following us. Thank you so much. This is amazing. If we can get 6 more by the end of the night, I will be super happy. So, oh, there's 1 more. Thank you.
5 more by the end of the
Haley
night.
Chocolate. Thank you, Haley. What was the name of that website with the old... It's archive.org. Yeah, I don't remember how to specifically get to the old school games, but like, because that archive is like everything. It's like the Wayback Machine, which archives...
Wayback Machine.
This is an actual thing. That archives the internet.
Yeah.
So if...
Internet archives.
Yeah, it's basically every website that has ever existed to some extent is in the Wayback Machine, which is on archive.org. They do a lot of podcast archiving. I think they're teamed up with Gutenberg, which is the literary archive, and a bunch of other stuff. So like I only found it by actually searching for like Ultima 3 emulator or something like that, and I ended up there and I was like, oh, this is archive.org. That's crazy. So I don't know how to specifically get to the old school games, but theoretically you should be able to get there from the front page. I can try and figure that out if you can't. So just hit me up at another time. I'm gonna go play some Planetfall. Planetfall was one of the text-based games, much like Zork, or the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy game. I think those were all Infocom, if I remember right. I can't believe I actually remember that, but I do. All right, can we get 5 more follows on Twitch before we head out? That would be amazing.
Can we do it? Can we do it? Sam will do a dance?
What? All right, I guess. But yeah, once again, for those of you who joined us late, our goal, 5,000 followers on Twitch. We got a couple milestones that will unlock special events. So at 2,000, maybe I should do 2,500 so it's right in the middle, since we already had a start of like 1,000. I will don 2,500.
Yes.
So 2,500, right in the middle here, right where the black line is. I will don a pair of cat ears for the following cat chat. Mean says, I clicked on Vintage Software Collection and I see the Doom Collection, so maybe some more in there. Yeah, that's exactly where you're supposed to be. Perfect. So yeah, 2,500. I will don cat ears for the entirety of a whole chat. If we hit 5,000, I will do yet another one. This is a second occurrence.
Look at Ada caught it.
Nice. Tommy got it the other day and was growling at me.
She's very proud.
At 5,000, I will do that again, but I will also have a small cat face of makeup, so nose and whiskers, for a full cat chat. If we, by some miracle, double that, bring our entire history of Mixer over to Twitch, I will do all of that, and for 30 minutes, I will improvise songs about cats on ukulele. And if for some miracle we're actually able to hit 100,000 followers on Twitch, this is all by July 22nd, I will do a full cats, hire a makeup artist, and do a, who was in that movie? Dame Judi Dench. I will do a Dame Judi Dench. So I'll have one human hand, and the rest of me will be cats. And then ukulele songs. Mean says, have you ever used Linux? Not really. I do have a Raspberry Pi which uses Raspbian, which I believe is similar, if not the same.
Is so pretty.
It might be Unix, but I'm not sure that those are different either. But I'm by no means like a programmer, so really, if anything, I'm still using the GUI interface. What did you say?
Gosh, it is so pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because on stream, I'm sure Tommy and Ada look very similar, but
they're very different.
They are very different close up.
Their faces look very different. You can tell. And a lot of it is the ears and just the face shape.
Yeah. All right, 5 more Twitch followers. Come on, folks. Get us out of this room so you can just watch kittens. Should I leave this goal bar up the whole time until July 22nd, do we think? Probably.
You got a candy bar?
No, I don't. I'm saying, should I leave this up for the next 20?
Catch the bird, Sam.
Nope, not until we have 20,000 followers on Twitch. Then I will chase the feather wand for at least 5 seconds. 1 second for every 1,000 followers after the 20.
Okay.
I'm going to keep making arbitrary goals. Somebody better be writing these down because I'm not.
You doing things because.
What? Yeah.
Then I just get to laugh.
I figured I couldn't talk you into anything, so,
You're so
I'm not
smart.
an idiot.
Aww.
Yeah.
You're not an idiot.
At 1,246 followers, Amanda will drink some wine. There you go.
Wait, I don't have any wine.
Pickle says, yeah, leave it up. Ginny says, do you know what any other Mixer streamers are doing? So if you go to Mixer.com right now and scroll down to a field that you will never see us in, you will see a ton of screens that are streaming 24/7, and it is just, a Twitch link.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because didn't Mixer say they were trying to send everybody to Facebook?
They did. Nobody's going.
Yeah, because Facebook sucks.
Yeah,
Big,
Facebook's
hairy balls.
Facebook's streaming experience and politics are not enticing to people. I saw, like, literally, I went through that front page. I scrolled down like a lot because it auto-loads. I saw at least 30, like, full screen of just, I'm going to Twitch, here's my link. That's all it was. There was one that had a Facebook link, but it was multicasting. So it also had a Twitch link, and it also had a DLive link.
Yeah.
So they're not doing it. So the deal with Facebook and Mixer, for existing partners,
On Mixer.
On Mixer. If you're a partner on Mixer, they're offering $2,500 to go to Facebook. This is how...
Really?
Yeah. And this is how the community has reacted.
Crazy.
Yeah. Exactly. They're like, that's nothing. That's literally like, hey, if you come over here, I'll give you a shiny quarter. Nobody's falling for it. Shroud and Ninja have, at this point, basically said, like, we're looking at our options, but they're not going to Facebook.
No,
Archer, thank you for the hosting.
Facebook sucks.
Yeah. And I can say that now that Phil doesn't work there anymore. Mean says, so you're trying to say...
your friend at Facebook doesn't work anymore?
Did I not tell you that?
No.
Phil left.
Where is he?
He's at a new startup called Wormhole.
Oh, boo. So you don't have an in if you
No.
your mouth cut down.
No, but honestly, I'm kind of... I mean, it would be amazing to be like, I have Facebook on my resume.
Yeah.
And Steve still works there, Steve Wolf.
Oh. Steve Wolf works for Facebook?
Yeah.
I guess I knew that.
You
I
knew
just
that.
Forgot.
You told me
I
that.
just forgot.
Yeah. He's on he's more on the video side,
I
not the live
forgot.
side. Thank you, Stubby Crab, for following on Twitch. How come this number hasn't changed?
Ada's into it.
You're following on Mixer, not Twitch.
Ada's into it.
Pickle said, I'm trying to decide where I should take my game streaming. I miss streaming. As a streamer to a streamer, Pickles, I would suggest two things. If you are not currently locked onto a specific target, start by multi-streaming. Depending on what game you're playing, I will give you different options for that. If you have a specific game in mind, let me know.
I feel like when we started out live streaming, we did not just automatically go to Mixer. Like we immediately started live streaming like on Facebook and on YouTube, and then eventually we started multicasting and doing like a broad spectrum of different platforms, and Mixer wasn't even really on our radar.
No,
and then
it wasn't
all
at
of
all.
a sudden, this community just grew overnight and just like blossomed and snowballed so quickly that we were like, whoa, what's this Mixer thing? And it was like before we knew it,
so
we had so many followers. So
yeah,
I think that's a good advice. Like just put it out there everywhere and see where it picks up.
Definitely.
Where the audience is.
Jeannie says they're jumping ship early. Yes, it seems like everyone's jumping ship early. There's a lot of dead streams that are just streaming the Twitch URLs and stuff like that.
Why would they? I mean,
got to make a jump on it, get going. The only reason we're still doing Mixer at all is because we're already multicasting anyway.
We're already on Twitch.
Yeah. Haley Chocolates, best name ever, by the way, because chocolate's amazing. Says, yeah, came over from Mixer after hearing what's happening. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Ada's decided she's super into this bird now.
Sugar Bombs, thank you for joining us over on the Twitch. Boom, boom, 4 more, get us out of the room. To Amanda's point, when we started streaming, here's the full history of how we got into this.
God, don't bore them with that.
No, I mean, it's pretty quick. Pickle says, I have 600 followers on Mixer. Pickles, I feel your pain, man. Okay, when we started streaming, never heard of Mixer before. The very first stream we ever did, literally off an old phone through Cam, and it just went to Facebook. And like every I think it was like every 8 hours I had to restart it or something like that because it just didn't do that thing at that time. It was that far ago. Serial says, many are alternating days as well, such as Monday, Wednesday, Friday on Twitch, Tuesday, Thursday on Mixer. Got it. Pickle says, got to start over. Yeah. Renee says, I joined late, but how is Viking today? Viking's doing great. If you're on YouTube, which you are, and you go back about 40 minutes, you will actually see Amanda bottle feeding him.
Yeah, he's doing awesome.
He's doing great.
214 grams.
214. Yeah. Awesome. I said he's probably around 210 when we were doing the bottle feeding. I was like, my guess is about 210. Mm-hmm. So yeah, the full history of our streaming experience for the Kitten Cam started on an old iPhone 5. Maybe it was a 4? Were those 5s or 4s that we used to have?
4s.
4. Going to Facebook only. And then my friend Phil got in touch with me and was like, hey, I'm working for this new company called Mob Crush. We do multicasting to different platforms. Take a look at this and tell me what you think. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. So I set up an old laptop and we started using Mob Crush to stream to Facebook and YouTube. I set up a Twitch account and they had Mixer. And I was like, I don't know what that is. I'm going to make an account. And I started streaming to it. And then within a very short amount of time, the Mixer started to grow way faster than any of the other platforms. And I was like, wait, what is this? I had no idea what it was. Hadn't been bought by Microsoft at that point, from what I remember. So I got involved. I looked in all their things that they had available, and I saw the mix play, and I was like, holy crap, that's amazing. It took me a while to actually figure out how to get Mix It Up app to run it. But once I got there, and I was like, this is great. We can do multiple cameras and have the users actually switch it. And then our numbers started to really grow, and we got, inadvertently apparently featured on their front page a few times. And a couple years later, we had 10,000 followers on Mixer. So that's where we were. We did end up actually switching from Mob Crush to Restream, which has even more options because Mob Crush has more of a gaming focus. So it has other tools than just the restreaming. But for what we were doing, we really wanted to spread the net to even more websites. So Restream became the option that I went with. Ironically, I started working at Mob Crush not too long after we started using Mob Crush originally for the Kitten Cam. But yeah, so if anyone ever has questions about Mob Crush, feel free to ask me that.
You're wearing your Mob Crush t-shirt. It's adorable.
It's a nice shirt, actually.
No, their apparel is so comfortable.
Yeah, our merch game is
really
great.
Nice. Yes, they have awesome merch.
We've done really good merch.
Yeah.
I wish other things lined up with that. I don't like giant logo on my shirt kind of thing. Even if I work for a company and it's like, boom, giant logo, get it on. There's one exception, which is I wore that base station shirt on yesterday's chat. That thing doesn't exist anymore. I'm fine wearing that.
It's vintage now.
Yeah,
because it doesn't exist.
It's kitsch.
Right.
I have one for Go Walla. That doesn't exist, but also that has a giant zombie, so it's cool.
It's a zombie.
But yeah, generally I don't wear logos shirts.
Except for your
I have a couple YouTube shirts. Well, that's not a logo shirt. That's an art shirt. I would make that distinction.
That's true. No, right.
I don't represent brands very much.
Streaming brands like YouTube and Mob Crush.
The only active streaming brands other than Mob Crush or just content brands, I have a couple YouTube shirts that I really do like quite a bit, and I have a YouNow shirt that even though I no longer stream on YouNow, I do quite like the shirt. I don't know. I also have Wildcard boxing shirts, which I'll wear because my friend is the manager of that gym.
Yeah, and you're not a boxer or an athlete or involved.
Ironically, before I ever knew Marie, for one summer for maybe 4 weeks, I hired a physical trainer, and did like maybe 4 or 5 sessions, and it happened to be at the Wild Card Gym.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it was weird. And the guy's name was Sam, too, which is even weirder. And well, no, even weirder, after I became friends with Marie and she started working there, and then that guy was still being a trainer, he did this whole thing where he became like a stand-up comic and started inviting her to like go to these comedy shows. And so she would invite me. And I was like, I don't want to see this dude stand-up comedy. And I went once and I was like, holy crap, that's the guy. That's the guy that taught me kickboxing for like 2 sessions. And I was like, I haven't done any kicking or any boxing. What is this? All I did was the speed bag and like push-ups.
That's funny.
Yeah. I'm going to do kickboxing. I'm going to do some kicking. Boxing is optional. Guys, if I had gone down that road of kickboxing, this Kitten Cam would have never existed. Think about that.
It's true.
Alternate timelines.
We wouldn't be married.
Yeah, I wouldn't be married to an intellectual woman. I'd have found, like, I don't know.
Arm candy?
I'd be getting canceled on Twitter right now, is all I'm saying. Pickle says, I'm a boxer in VR. Yeah.
Love it.
Perfect, Pickles. Can you catch that reference? Yeah, Amanda's probably a better boxer than me. That's probably true.
His dad boxed in prison and was almost was almost recruited like to go pro from prison. and then so his dad taught him how to box, so that he taught me how to box. So when I was like 20, I think we lived together for a few years.
Yeah.
And we got boxing gloves and like mouth guards and headgear.
These things?
Actually, I think Emily has them now. They were in my mom's garage, and the last time I went home, my mom was like, "You really got to take these things." And I was like, "I don't want these," so she gave them to Emily, who's my sister. But
at 20,000 followers on Twitch, Amanda will get back in the ring. If it happens by July 22nd. I knocked the
guy's tooth out once. I mean, you know.
My wife is a killer. I don't know anything about her. Please help me. That's the secret signal. I don't think anyone's paying attention anymore. Yeah. I'm just having fun by myself.
I know.
Which is how most of my streams go. Pickle says, I've beaten up Rocky and Mr. T. You live in the Rocky 3 dream.
VR dream.
Wait, was Mr. T in Rocky 1 or 2? 2, right? Was he in 3?
Mr. T in a Rocky movie?
Yeah, he was.
Seriously?
I think he was never in that. 2? Yeah, he was.
Clearly, I'm not a Rocky fan. I've seen like the 1.
And then he went into the WWE. Mr. T has such a weird career.
Weird.
If I remember accurately, so he started as a bouncer at a club. I
just saw the A-Team show, the TV show.
Mean says I'm paying attention. He started as a bouncer at a club.
Where? What city? Miami? That's my guess.
I don't know. That Chicago. I don't know. Definitely East Coast.
Philly.
I think... Pickles, that got censored, so I don't know what that says. I think he went from being a bouncer to... Did he go to the A-Team or did he go to Rocky?
A-Team.
And then he became a wrestler in the WWE. He was already a national name. And then he became a wrestler. He did the reverse of Dwayne Johnson.
Famous.
He totally went...
It's like becoming a soap star to become like an actual legitimate actor.
I mean, right here in the 80s, wrestling was way bigger than it was now.
Oh, definitely.
Because Andy Kaufman, Saturday Night Live guy, went into the wrestling thing mostly as a joke. But I mean, like, yeah, that was like crazy. It was so good. Clubber Lane, yes, that is Mr. T in Rocky. Haley says, same as for the paying attention and sort of thing. And Bill says, good nickname. All right.
Everybody has grown bored of this bird except Ada. Ada's on fire. She's like, her confidence has been boosted. She went from being this little shy coy girl sitting in the basket watching from the sidelines as everybody else attacked the bird to like, now she's gotten it a few times and she's like, I am on fire, watch me kill this thing, I'm a mad woman.
I might as well do this.
I love it. Go girl. You go, Ada.
Pickle says bouncer, bodyguard, actor-ish, and then wrestler. Bodyguard. Who was he a bodyguard for? What are you looking at his Wikipedia right now?
You know.
Do you actually know this?
Whitney Houston. I was making a joke because of the bodyguard.
Kevin Costner.
Oh, no.
Because a skinny white dude is the best bodyguard.
Thank God, that movie.
A 40-year-old skinny white dude. He was like 40 when he did
Probably.
that, right?
Yeah.
That's me. That's like if I'm your bodyguard. I got you. Let's go. I am not carrying you.
Sam, that's
just
a
like
funny joke.
what?
You pretending to be 40. Oh, bird.
This number is almost accurate. So there's that. Wow. Guys, you just watched a divorce happen live. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I love my wife. I do.
These kittens
That's
are
a horrible running joke, but it is.
About our divorce.
Yes.
Or that you love me. That horrible running joke.
Ow. Good Lord.
So Ada's
Please save our
eyes-
marriage. Make us hit this number.
Okay,
No,
so
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
noticing why their faces look so different. In addition to like her ears being like this and his ears being like that, her eyes are much closer together than his eyes.
Her whole head's smaller.
Yes, and round, and his
It's rounder, yes.
His is like triangle shaped.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know if you've noticed, his gray patch has gotten significantly lighter.
It has.
It
I
is
was
almost
holding him up
barely
earlier and I was like,
noticeable.
you can't see that.
You can hardly see it anymore.
Yeah.
It was way darker when he was younger, which is weird because I thought it was going to go the opposite direction.
I don't. Yeah, it's crazy.
Woo.
It's super crazy.
Ada, maybe you should take a chill on the jumping. I'm worried about your
Well, maybe we should get out of here and then she'll knock it off.
little spade. Can I look at your surgery spot, please?
I'm more concerned about her back, honestly.
No, her back is okay.
Yeah? Okay.
It's better. She just had a little scab on her back. They probably had to poke her twice because she wiggled or something.
Sure.
Okay. It happens. They bleed when they get the
Chip.
the chip.
Yeah, the
it's
chip's
a
probably
really
a bigger
big
shot.
needle. It's a really big needle, and if they move, particularly if they have to do it twice, or if they don't get in all the way, they bleed a lot. Oftentimes,
Gotcha.
I would say 50% of the time.
No.
At least 25% of the time. If I
I
take
think it's probably
kittens
just the fact that
to
she's
go
white made
get the
it so
microchips
noticeable.
done, I almost inevitably I end up holding wadded up Kleenex onto one of the cat's spots and
really?
putting pressure on it
I've never noticed
while
before.
she finishes the other kittens. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, well, that makes sense. All right.
All right, let's get out of here.
All right,
Sorry,
folks.
Ada, I'm putting away the feather.
Thank you all for joining us for this chat tonight. The next one is
love that this is
Thursday
great
around 9
confidence
o'clock,
from
maybe
singing.
9:30 Pacific Standard Time. Please, if you're out there and you haven't already followed us on Twitch, do that. Mixer and DLive are appreciated as well.
And YouTube.
And what did I say? Did
You
I
said
say
Mixer
Mixer?
and
Don't
DLive.
don't follow us on Mixer. What's the point? YouTube and DLive, and actually, if I really think about it, YouTube and Instagram technically is what I should be saying, because DLive is just another streaming platform. And while that's great that we can add a number, you can actually get unique content on our YouTube and
definitely,
our Instagram.
Yeah.
I'm going to drop the social command in here real
Thanks
quick.
for hanging out with us, everybody.
And yeah, we'll see you later. I will
The
be.
kittens are going to conk out now.
Yeah, they will.
You should move the cameras back.
Yeah, we're gonna move the cameras, and that one screen still had the double on it. Hang on, is it this? Yeah. Let's get the picture off of this, and go to that. I'm gonna move this camera, so I'm gonna mute for 1 second.